When most people plan a trip to Italy, they go to the same places. This isn't one of them. My name's Tony, and I like to wander. This time, Tropea, Italy. We were in Salerno, just south of the Amalfi Coast, but instead of just staying there, we decided to keep going, south. Down into Calabria, the southern edge of mainland Italy, the toe of the boot. About 4.5 hours by train, and honestly, that's part of the appeal. You're riding along the coast, watching the scenery slowly change. Small towns, cliffs, stretches of coastline that don't feel touched yet. Getting off the train that feels pretty low-key, but when you get closer to the water, yeah, that'll do it. Tropea sits up on these cliffs about 150 feet above the sea. The beaches are down below, and the water looks a little too good to be real. Dan and I took this steep set of stairs down to the Marina. I love looking at boats. Dan and I took a walk down the coast, and we took a couple of silly pictures. Enjoy the view of Tropea and the coast from a different perspective. And then got a little silly on the jetty. And then there's this, the sanctuary of Santa Maria dell'Isola, the iconic church that's been sitting on this island since at least the early Middle Ages. We made our way back up the cliff to explore the old town. But first we decided to grab a quick bite to eat at one of the many great restaurants in Tropea. And guess what? Margherita pizza. And we immediately took off to explore, and we headed into the narrow back streets, and it's exactly what you'd hope for. Restaurants tucked in the corner. Beautiful flowers hanging everywhere. Parts of this town go back hundreds of years, and it hasn't really been reworked. But what stood out to me is how unpolished it feels, in a good way. You hear mostly Italian being spoken, not much English, and it doesn't feel like it's trying to impress anyone, which somehow makes it even more impressive. For me, it's about the back streets. This is where you find places no guidebook can point you to and no trending post can really capture. Let's wander around a little bit more and see what else we can find. You don't have to look very hard to find the history here either. Tropea has been around for over 2,000 years. Greek, Roman, medieval, and it's all just part of the town. I like to step into some of the many churches in Tropea and check out the beautiful art that just fills them. And by evening, everything slows down. People come out, walk around, meet with friends. It's the daily rhythm, the Passeggiata. And yeah, it's as good as it sounds. No rush, no checklist, just a really good place to be. And honestly, I get it. I'll definitely come back here. Just take one last look at the coast of Tropea as the sun sets, and you'll start to understand why the journey down here is worth it.